Okay, this is number 3 of regular verbs with the id, id type of ending. These are several of my English language students in South Korea. Welcome to English class. The next word is insult. I will not insult the teacher. Third person singular, insults. Past tense, insulted. Gerund, insulting. Next word is interrupt. The infinitive form, interrupt. The student will not interrupt the teacher. Third person singular, interrupts. The student interrupts the teacher. Past tense, he interrupted the teacher. Gerund, he is interrupting the teacher. The next word is kid. I will not kid the teacher. Third person singular, kids. He kids the teacher every day. The next, kidded. He kidded the teacher yesterday afternoon. Gerund, kidding. He is kidding the teacher now. Next word is knit. The infinitive form, knit. He will knit a sweater next week. Third person singular, knits. He knits a sweater once a month. Past tense, knitted. He knitted a sweater yesterday afternoon. Gerund, knitting. He is knitting a sweater now. Next word is lift. He will lift a heavy load onto the truck. Third person singular, lifts. He lifts heavy loads every day. Past tense, lifted. He lifted a heavy load yesterday afternoon. Gerund, lifting. He is lifting a heavy load now. Next is the word land. The infinitive form, land. He will land in a plane this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Lands. He lands in a plane every day. That's third person singular. Past tense, landed. His plane landed at the airport yesterday afternoon. Gerund, landing. His plane is landing now. Next, mend. The infinitive form, mend. He will mend his shirt this afternoon. Mends. third person singular. He mends a shirt once a week. Past tense, mended. He mended his shirt yesterday afternoon. Gerund form, mending. He is mending his shirt today. Next is molest, the infinitive form, molest. He will not molest the teacher. Molests, third person singular. He molests the teacher every afternoon. Past tense, molested. He molested the teacher yesterday. Molesting, gerund form. He is molesting the teacher now. Need, the infinitive form. Need. He will need to do his homework tonight. Needs, third person singular form. He needs to do his homework tonight. Needed, past tense form. He needed to do a lot of homework last semester. Next, needing. He is needing to do a lot of homework today. Neglect. He will not neglect to do his homework tonight. Next form, neglects, third person singular. He neglects to do his homework at least once a week. Past tense, neglected. He neglected to do his homework yesterday. Neglecting, gerund form. He is neglecting to do his homework. Paint, the infinitive form. He will paint his house today. Paints, third person singular. He paints a house once every 2 months. Painted, past tense. He painted his house last year. Painting. He is painting his house today. Next word, plant, the infinitive form. He will plant a tree today. Plants, third person singular. He plants a tree once a month. Planted, past tense. He planted a tree yesterday. Planting. He is planting a tree now. Next, point, the infinitive form. He will point to the location on the map. Points, in third person singular. He points to a location on the map. Pointed, past tense. He pointed to a location on the map. Pointing, gerund form. He is pointing to a location on the map now. Present, he, infinitive form. He will present the award to the teacher. Presents, third person singular. He presents awards to the teachers once a year. Past tense form, presented. He presented an award to the teacher yesterday. Presenting. He is presenting an award to the teacher now. Print. Infinitive form. He will print his name on the application. Prints, third person singular. He prints his name on the application once a year. Printed, past tense. He printed his name on the application yesterday. Gerund form, printing. He is printing his name on the application now. Next is record. He will record the student grade in his notebook. Records. He, the third person singular form, he records the student's grades in his notebook once a week. Past tense, recorded. He recorded the student's grades in his notebook yesterday. Recording. He is recording the student grade in his notebook now. Regret, the infinitive form. He will regret that he did not study more. Regrets, third person singular form. He regrets that he did not study more in class. Regretted, past tense. He regretted that he did not study more last year. Regretting. He is regretting that he did not try harder in class. Next word, report, infinitive form. He will report the student's grades to the administration. Reports, third person singular. He reports the student's grades to the administration once every 2 months. Reported. He reported the student's grades to the administration yesterday afternoon. Reporting. He is reporting the student's grades now. Next word, rest. The infinitive form, example. He will rest after class. Third person singular, rests. He rests every day after his afternoon class. Rested, past tense. He rested yesterday afternoon for 1 hour after class. Resting, gerund form. He is resting now. Next word, select. The infinitive form, example. He will select 2 students from the class. Selects, third person. He selects 2 students each year for the award. Selected, past tense. He selected 2 students last year for the reward. Selecting. He was selecting students today. Shout, infinitive form. He will shout out the names of the students. Shouts. He shouts the names of the students. Shouted, past tense. He shouted out the names of the students. Shouting. He is shouting the names of the students now. Sound. Used in the infinitive form. He will sound the alarm today. Sounds. There are many sounds in the English language alphabet. Sounded, past tense. He sounded tired during the English language lecture. Sounding. He is sounding very good this afternoon. Next, start. The infinitive form. He will start English class at 3 o'clock. Starts. The third person singular form. He starts English class every day at 3 o'clock. Started, past tense. He started English class yesterday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Starting. He is starting English class now. Next word, suspect. He will suspect a student might cheat on the test this afternoon. Third person singular, suspects. He suspects there might be a teacher or a student coming to the meeting this afternoon. Suspected. He suspected there might be a problem in class yesterday. Suspecting, the gerund form. He is suspecting trouble this afternoon. Okay, that's page 1, and I would encourage you to practice speaking the verbs, trying to use them in sentences. Review, and I think you're all doing very well. Have a good day.